So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. And he's cut it out. And the pass is intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this one is fairly easy for me. It's got to be Xavi.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, easy pickings there. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Beckenbauer. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ronaldinho. And it's Xavi Alonso. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal in acres of space out. Yamal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Pedro Neto. First quarter of an hour gone. Interesting ball. Now it's Roberto. Great hit! And another try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Osimhen. Tries to get it clear. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's good vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's the shot! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Xavi. Barcelona given another corner. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yamal.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Xavi Alonso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pedro Neto. He's picked his way. Oh, what a climb! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 minutos de descuento.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's Eto'o! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, this is a great position. Messi! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's not got that quite right. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's a good ball out wide. Osimhen being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out.
Now the finish! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, super ball! And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty! And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Goal! Barcelona! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Barcelona take the lead. Ronaldinho. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And here's Owen. Neymar. Ball played for Xavi. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Xavi. Big chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 10.
Barcelona go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's fabulous. Could move up a gear here. Ronaldinho puts his foot on the gas. Mbappe. And the ball is out of play. Nedved. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. No way through. Ronaldinho looking understandably energised after his goal. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro shifted upfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes left on the clock. Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ronaldinho. Played out to the left flank. He's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram. Ronaldinho. And that is expertly dealt with. Ronaldinho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Modric tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, that's nice. He's picked his way through. Cleared without complication. That's good play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gently done. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Cafu does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he put it away? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that. Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Pedro Neto. And it's Xabi Alonso. Quarter of an hour played. Nedved. So it is still 0-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal. Oh, and he's through the middle. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Out for a throw. Wriggles his way through. Cech catches it safely. Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Beraldo is the team's great visionary. Adams. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's got away. Livakovic can pick that up. Modric.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pedro Neto. Crunching tackle. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Osimhen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Stood up well to him there. Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Osimhen. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Modric. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Osimhen. Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's heaved it away. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. Maldini. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That was lovely, that.
Modric. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a hit! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Played out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Flings in a great hit! And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Big chance, Must shapes to shoot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's come loose. Cafu.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that goes for the header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Lamine Yamal may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Cruyff, Modric, and the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Modric actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nedved goes short. They're urging him to shoot. Now it's Cruyff. Owen tries to clear. Owen gets a foot in here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nedved! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is good alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Nedved. Cruyff. Oh, Cruyff! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. In for the pieces. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. And it's Fernando Torres. Nedved given the lift of his goal. Neymar. And they win it back again. Now it's Neymar. Cafu wins the duel this time. Owen might just make this. Ball is over the line. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Fernando Torres. And here's a chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Roberto Carlos for Fernando Torres. Adams take... And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cristiano Ronaldo, neatly clipped into space. Oh, important interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the tightest of areas, it doesn't daunt him.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a sharp pass. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. That's the throw. Rummenigge does really well to win the ball there. Gullit. Roberto Carlos. That's headed upfield. And here's Gullit. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that should get the job done.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Osimhen clears it away. Out for a throw. And he welcomes it in. And here's a chance. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Gullit does well to get it back. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Ball is over the line. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Seedorf. Played into space out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital.
That was vital. Vital bole Gullit mele dicche.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho for Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Seedorf. 30 minutes gone. Ronaldo might just make this. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thuram cuts it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedro Neto. That is good alertness. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
the taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Bullet
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xabi Alonso. And we've reached half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the action is back underway. So the first half brought no goals. In with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Carlos. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that has been slung wide. Cafu wins the duel this time. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge. That has been cut short. And he welcomes it in. Osimhen. Oh, nice touch. Piqué defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Luis Suarez.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Piqué gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Rummenigge goes on a run down the left wing. Pedro Neto. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fiddles it through. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Osimhen. Nicely weighted ball. Osimhen showed plenty of... Luis Suarez! They've scored!
এই ভেঙে দিলাম
That could turn out to be a huge goal!
Marcó.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
ভুল সময় গোলটা খেয়ে গেলাম পাগলা লাল হয়ে গেছে
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's gone looking for safety.
ये ऑफिस যাসনি ভাই নিজে অফিস
He's
নাই
played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
তোর সাথে কথা
There's a real appetite from them to finally...
Haaland! He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
এত সুন্দর কোথা থেকে কোথায় বল টেনে পাস
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gullit. He rises! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
গেমের সাউন্ডটা একটু কমা তোর কথা আসছে না বলিস ভাই গেমের সাউন্ড কমাতে গেলে গাল দেবো লোকে পরে দেখছি ভাই ঘুমিয়েও হারছি এই কাদের নিয়ে খেলতে দেখ ও ইয়ে বড়লোক ভাই অপোনেন্ট বড়লোক ভাই मैं तो मार ही जावा জানি না কতটা কি হয়েছে ঠিকঠাক আসছে
There's going to be another change here.
El dorsal 15,
এবার বল
Piqué, será reemplazado por el dorsal 23.
Muscular approach does pay off here. That's been cut out, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Owen. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
লাগমাচ্ছে হ্যাঁ ঠিকঠাক উচিত
Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Ronaldinho ready to try one. Xabi Alonso can get it clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance!
সেক্সি ছিল এটা।
And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this
3
opponent.
minutos de descuento.
Leicester deals with that
একটা তো
comfortably.
goal দিতিস।
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Look at the space here.
ছ্যা, ছ্যা, ছ্যা।
Adriano, oh, strongly challenged there. And here's Ronaldinho. Neymar.
পাস দিচ্ছে, কেউ পাচ্ছে। হেরে গেলাম,
And
ভাই।
that is it, the referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Recordamos a nuestros
What are your thoughts on
espectadores
today's game then,
que
Jim?
pueden acceder a to-
দুটো দুটো চুনা লেগে গেল রে।
হ্যালো,
বল।
আজ অফিস যাসনি কেন? অ্যাকসেপ্ট রেটিং আছে বলে নাকি?
আমার আফটারনুন ছিল বে, কালকের নাইট আছে।
ও সরি, তোর তো আজকে আফটারনুন।
নিজে না না গিয়ে
বলছিস তো ওবিএস এ গিয়ে তোর গেমের সাউন্ডটা কমা।
OBS এ সিস্টেম সাউন্ড কোনখান থেকে? ডেস্কটপ অডিও গেম ক্যাপচার এইটা?
গেম ক্যাপচারে না, তুই ইয়ে কর, ওই দেখ যেখানে তোর তুই কথা বলছিস একটা মাইক আছে তো, একটা দেখ ওপরে গেম সাউন্ড বলে লেখা আছে, দেখ সিস্টেম সাউন্ড বলে লেখা থাকে মোস্ট প্রবাবলি।
ডেস্কটপ অডিও গেম ক্যাপচার মাইক অক্স এইটাই আছে।
মাইক আর কি আছে?
ডেস্কটপ অডিও গেম ক্যাপচার।
হ্যাঁ, ডেস্কটপ অডিওটা কমা।
ডেস্কটপ অডিও
হুম,
ডেস্কটপ অডিও তো ঠিকই আছে।
ওটা কমা, ওটা প্রচুর হাই হয়ে গেছে। তোর এই ভয়েসটা আসছে না, এই ভয়েসটা তোর আসছে না, তোর মানে খুব বুঝে বুঝে, মানে তোর গেমের সাউন্ড যখন বেড়ে যাচ্ছে তো আমার কথা পুরো বুঝেই যাচ্ছে, বুঝলি?
ঠিক আছে, এবারে শুনিস তো।
ওটা কমা, নাহলে ইয়ে তোর একটা কাজ কর, নাহলে তোর সিস্টেমে যা, তোর উইন্ডোজ 11 না উইন্ডোজ 10?
এখনো অব্দি 11।
11 তো? ওই দেখ নিচে ডান দিকে নিচে যে স্পিকারে যে জায়গাটা আছে আইকনটা, ওখানে ক্লিক কর, ক্লিক করে ওপেন ভলিউম মিক্সার বলে আছে না, আছে তো?
হ্যাঁ,
ভলিউম মিক্সারটা যা, গিয়ে দেখ তোর এখানে নিচে অ্যাপসের মধ্যে একটা পেস্ট রয়েছে, পেস্টটা ওখানে কি সাউন্ডটা কমা।
ই ফুটবলের কতটা কমাবো? 62 থাক।
50% কমা না, 50% কমা।
50% কমে তো ভাই শুনতে পাবি।
তো গেম শোনার দরকার নেই তো, খেল না, ওটুকু সাউন্ড এনাফ।
না, গেম সাউন্ড না আসলে তো মজা হবে না। যে দেখবে তারও ভালো লাগবে না, আমিও দেখলে ভালো লাগবে না।
তাহলে 60% না?
60 কথা আসবে তো ঠিকঠাক?
হ্যাঁ, কথা আছে।
60 তে
গেম, হ্যাঁ, তোর গেমের সাউন্ডটা কমাচ্ছে, পার্টিকুলার গেমের সাউন্ডটাই কোনো সাউন্ড কমবে না।
দেখা যাক কেমন আসছে। স্টার্ট দি, এবার শোন দেখি গেমে ঢুকে। তুই কালকে কখন আনবি বল, শুনেছিস? কথা আসছে তো এবার ঠিকঠাক আমার? সেটা আগে বল। ওই চিকেন চিকেন আর একটা দুধের প্যাকেট। এবার ঠিক আছে তো? গেম সাউন্ডটা আসছে কিনা বলতো? গেম সাউন্ড তো একদম কমে গেছে রে। বলছি গেম সাউন্ডটা তো একদমই আসছে না রে, শুনতে পাচ্ছিস কিছু? তাহলে গেম সাউন্ডটা একটু বাড়িয়ে দিই হালকা। কথা তো মনে হয় পুরো আসছে হয়তো। গেম সাউন্ডটাও একটু লাগবে না ভাই, না তো উইক হয়। ভাই সাহেব কাদের সাথে খেলছি বে। উফ, শালা সব কিনে রেখে দিচ্ছে। मैं तो मर ही जावा। मेरा मुंह से निकल गया भैया, मेरे को जाने दो। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে। আর কি বলে, গেম সাউন্ড ঠিক আছে তো, কথাও ঠিক আছে তাই বলছিস তো? কটা অবধি জেগে থাকবি বল? কালকে তো আমার সকালে 7টার দিকে উঠতে হবে, উঠে স্নান টান করে পুজো টুজো করে ঝপঝপ বেরোতে হবে। অ্যাপসে গেছে তো 10টা থেকে।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Azar. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's cut it out.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Roberto Carlos
গেম সাউন্ড আর
is going to be disappointed with that.
রাখতে হবে।
Batistuta. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a good run down the right. Ronaldinho rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
It's Insigne! Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Beckenbauer. Seedorf. And it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, important interception.
ভাই কাছে গিয়ে কি হলো?
Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Osimhen. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That is a great pick out. Hazard. And it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Batistuta. Pedro Neto. Now, what about a counter-attack? Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
ভাই লুঙ্গির মধ্যে ঢুকে যাচ্ছে কি করে মারবো? ফাউল তো হবে।
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
পজিশন ভালো আছে।
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a shapes to shoot!
এটা কি শট মারলি ভাই?
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
What happened, bro?
Foot in. Pedro Neto. Roberto Carlos.
বেশ খেলছে,
Oh,
প্রত্যেক
good looking
বলে
ball. Messi. Rummenigge. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great
Wow.
deal.
पकड़ पकड़
Great effort, but no way through.
पकड़ भाई।
Pedro Neto. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. De Michelis is there, and he can get that clear. Thuram. Maldini. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Now it's Insigne. Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
বাপরে গোষ্ঠী সবাইকে নিয়ে অ্যাটাক করছে ভাই।
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nicely weighted. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedro Neto clears it away. Oh, played through for the wide man. Xavi Alonso. It's Ronaldinho. Osimhen.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Azar. And that is a little undercooked. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And again the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
De Michelis tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Seedorf. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And it's Batistuta. Lorenzo Insigne. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
हमको भी चेंज करना है, हमको भी चेंज करना है.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
एक जन हमारा स्ट्रीम बहुत देर से देख रहा है. धन्यवाद. बहुत सारा धन्यवाद.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Can he get it through? A real chance if he can get through. Batistuta! And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved gets into some space. Now the finish! And he hits the net!
একটা গোল দিতে পেরেছি.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? Split-second reaction.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. Xabi Alonso gets good distance on it. Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Neymar. Climbs up big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
N'Golo Kante. बाप रे. एक से बार करेगा.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 19. Cambio di giocatori.
Looking for options for movement. Cafu takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, what a mistake!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
দারুণ চিপ খেলেছিল ভাই।
Corner number 3 coming up.
চল ভাই।
Cleared without hesitation. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Lamine Yamal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's through here.
চল ভাই। বাপি হলে উঠে যেত।
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial
Mbappe.
moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's an errant pass.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Oh, that's fabulous.
লাগবে।
Yamal!
ও সেক্সি।
He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
মার, ওরা।
That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh no circumventing this opponent. There will be 4 extra minutes. Fernando Torres looking understandably energised after his goal. He's looking to set free a runner. Nedved. Gabriel gets a foot in here.
ভাই তুই যা।
Oh, it's come loose.
আচ্ছা।
Added time is up, and
gittik,
there
bhai.
goes the whistle. Barcelona
Chayar ka
have
pamar, bhai.
done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Torres, right?
Fernando Torres, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
আজ আমি এমনিও টায়ার্ড আর শুতে হবে, কালকে উঠতে হবে। জীবনে শান্তি চাই ভাই, শান্তি, বাস শুধু শান্তি চাই। শান্তি কোথায় পাবো? শান্তি তুমি কোথায়? শান্তি আমি শান্তি বলেছি, হ্যাঁ, শান্তির ছেলে বলিনি। हमने कुछ गलत कह दिया क्या बेटा? तुम लोग तो सभी चले गए, मेरा स्ट्रीम कौन देखेगा अभी? हाँ, अरे बाप रे, सॉरी। Four, 2, 1, 3.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Bellingham! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Osimhen. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is a great pick out. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ronaldinho. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Not a lot we need to say about that. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Quarter of an hour played. And the counter is on. Palmer. Has a go! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. Thuram does well to get it back. And it's Ronaldinho. Driving on and making good progress. Bellingham.
Bellingham.
Roberto Carlos is there to clear. Defending of the desperate variety. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Xavi Alonso. Pedro Neto. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. Xavi Alonso for Pedro Neto.
আরো ফাস্ট আরো ফাস্ট
Palmer. He's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pizarro. Danger averted for now. Ronaldinho. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Yamal. Costa Curta. He's tried one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Vitoria certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Pizarro. Neymar. Guardiola. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Pedro Neto. Osimhen. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's an excellent interception. Palmer. Pizarro. Neymar. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Ronaldinho. Palmer. Neymar. Vitoria do have a chance to counter here. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. He has found a way through. Chance! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Pizarro. Oh, Pizarro! Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces! And that is wildly off target.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Pedro Neto. Vitoria applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Palmer. Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played. Dixon.
La
So we've
asistencia
reached
de
the
este
hour
partido
mark.
asciende a 98.000
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That is a brilliant interception. No, he's not getting any further than that. Xavi Alonso. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Still no card.
Oh, that was venomous.
तभी तो होगा.
Vardiol. And it's Neymar.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
हमको तेरा चेंज करना है रे बाबा. इधर इसको रखते हैं. इधर इसको.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then
45.
taking this chance
El
to
dorsal
turn to their
15.
benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 10. El dorsal 5. Xavi Alonso. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. Owen. El dorsal 20. Fernando Torres. El dorsal
Oh, he's found some
4.
space here.
El dorsal
Pinches
2.
it off him.
Cambio de jugadores.
Courtois sends that a long way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Look at the space here. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Costa Curta. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Vitoria seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
En el minuto 77, el dorsal 22.
বাইরে গোলটা খেলাম ম্যাচটা.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por
So,
el
time for
dorsal
changes
6.
on
Se
both
va a
sides,
realizar un
actually.
cambio de jugadores.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Yamal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ruben Neves. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nunez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Alvarez. Alvarez is fouled.
আমি না মেরেছি ল্যাং না
Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
ভাই কেটে দিলি কেন তাহলে না
And this is the big chance. Great chance here to level it up. Oh, he's hit the bar! Good read, needed to be. Kante gets good distance on it. Vardiol. He's got away. Goes in for the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
ভাই হাত মে পকড় লে ব্রো
It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
El dorsal 8.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Deep into stoppage time. And he's being shifted off it. Now he's off and running. Fernando Torres. Decent hit! Has another go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty.
Oh, smashing header!
ভাই একা পড়ে গেছি
Harmlessly behind.
গোলটা হয়ে গেলে সেক্সি হতো না
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alvarez. He is through here. Hits one. And that has been cleared. The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it.
ওই মাইনাসই খাবো চলো গুড নাইট গাইস আজকের জন্য এতটা আবার কাল তো হবে না কাল সারাদিন তো হবেই না ডিউটি আছে পরশু দিন আবার গুড নাইট